Farmer.
Yes.
Huku ndiko umejificha?
Huku si ndio nimejificha mtu wangu.
Wa? Hizi zote ni pumpkin?
Kitu ya kwanza ni kukuambia karibu to LeNate Pumpkin Farm.
Yeah. Pole.
All this area that you can see over here are pumpkins.
I can see that.
You can see that?
Yes.
And to say that they have very many fruits. Very many fruits.
Wacha nionyeshe watu kenye mimi naona.
Show them what you can see. Because it is what is on the ground. There are fruits and fruits of pumpkin. They are all over. When you see them, you will be walking around and show you.
Okay, sawa. Tupeleke basi sisi wote.
Yeah. First of all is to say welcome to LeNate Farm, where we talk about all about farming, and we educate you on the best way to do farming, so that it can be productive on your farm.
Okay.
So for today, I'm here to take you on around the pumpkin farm.
Yes.
I'm doing so. I am a mixed farmer, doing with everything, and that is animal and plants. But for today, I want to take you through the pumpkin farm. Yeah. And I can tell you how I started this farm. It was very mysterious. 2 years or 3 years ago, I had my firstborn boy, who I was buying for those pumpkin in slices. So I would go and buy a slice. Then I would keep those seeds. They grew to a handful. So when they grew, I just took them and I just threw them in the garden. This is where we are now. Okay. But this is now the second round of those pumpkins. Yeah. So the very first round, what I did was to get those pumpkin seeds, throw them in the farm, and within no time, they were filled everywhere. I didn't know that one seed of pumpkin would be this big. And to make sure that you get to understand how big this farm is, let's walk around and you get to see the fruits that we have.
Sawa.
So here are the fruits that we have. They are mature already. These are the fruits that we have already. The pumpkin that are ready to be harvested.
Does it mean I'm not going home empty-handed?
You're not going home empty-handed.
Okay.
You already have something to show for that you are actually at LeNate Farm.
Okay.
At LeNate Farm, we don't believe that you can go home empty-handed.
Make sure
that you get what we farm, so that you can enjoy the goodness of our farm.
Na kwa nini tukioshea ile siku nguruwe huku ni peka moja?
I think when we get to the slaughterhouse, when that day comes, I promise you that you're going to get a piece of the sweetness of the LeNate Farm pigs.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have these fruits, pumpkin. I have about 3 or 4 varieties on this farm. Yeah. They are the round ones.
Okay.
This one. And this one. When you see this one and this one are not the same. Because when you look at this one has like grooves, while this one is smooth.
Moja iko na pepla.
Yeah. So when you see this one, this one and this one are not the same.
Okay.
But they are not from the same, because I told you I was buying them differently.
Yeah.
So that is why you can see this one and this one are not the same. This one is flat, but while this one has grooves.
Okay.
I also have others here. The others which are green. Green. Total green, Then there's this the color. This one is green, complete green. Then we have this one, which has patches. But this one and that one, which one I had shown you earlier, are from the same plant. That is why I told you I have so many varieties on this farm. So there is this one again.
With now a different shape.
This one is a different shape. We call it elongated. It is long. Yeah, you see, it is long and smooth.
It's more of an oval shape.
Okay. You can see there is the round, there is the green one. So then there is what we are calling the elongated, the elongated one. They are here. Yeah. So there are so many. So I can take you around so that you can get to see that this farm has so many fruits from the pumpkin and the varieties that we have. The pumpkins are so many. Is every step you can find yourself, you're stepping on a pumpkin. They are all over. They are all over. When we start walking today, we can take about 2 hours to complete the journey from for every pumpkin around there. So that you can see here, like
farmer.
Yes.
Sisi zote ni kubwa. We harvest.
The maturity of a pumpkin is not determined by the size.
What?
The maturity of a pumpkin is not determined by the size of a pumpkin.
What determines them?
I want to show you something very special.
Yeah.
When you want to know that a pumpkin is ready
for harvesting,
like for this one is not ready.
And
you see how big it is. It's not ready for harvesting. Reason being, the stalk close to the leaf close to its stalk must dry up for it to be harvested.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. For you to know that a pumpkin is ready for harvesting, you must look for the leaf and the stalk close to the pumpkin stalk. When you look at this one, yet you look, the leaf is still green.
Very fresh.
Very fresh, eh?
Yeah.
And the stalk, it is still attached to it.
Okay.
Meaning that this pumpkin is not ready for harvesting. When you come to this one, you look at the stalk, the leaf and the stalk, they have already dried up.
I only see the leaf.
The leaf, there is no leaf here.
There is no leaf here.
You see the stalk and a dried stalk.
And dried
leaf stalk, eh?
Yeah.
Meaning that this pumpkin is ready
for harvest.
For harvesting, eh?
Mimi ningetumwa hapa ningefanya maajabu.
No. We look at the maturity of every pumpkin we have around, eh?
Okay.
Like for this one again, you see it's almost drying up.
Yes.
Meaning it is in the process of maturity. This one is dried up. This one is not dried up, but this one is almost
drying up.
It is leading us to the maturity of this pumpkin that we have around here.
Okay, now I know.
Now you know.
Yes.
It is important, otherwise I told you that when you come to LeNate Farm, learning is part of what we do. You're able to get the knowledge that keep you at par above anyone else.
Okay.
So I can take you around the fruits that we have. Very many. I've told you we have about very many varieties from here. There are ones which have grooves. The others which ones are very smooth. Yeah. So
others with patches.
Others with patches.
Others are green.
Yeah.
Others are circular.
Others
are elongated.
Elongated with oval shape.
Unaona mimi ni mwanafunzi mzuri.
You are quick in learning.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Fruits that we have all over here. And the good thing is, when you start something small, you get to realize that you can do something in big capacity.
Okay.
Like whatever we have here, we have the capacity to sell now the pumpkin that we have for a larger market. Yeah.
Another thing.
Yes.
Sasa juu pumpkin ni mingi. Moja inatoka pesa ngapi? Ama unauza aje?
So for pumpkin, they go in sizes.
Okay.
Then they go in kilos.
Really?
It goes by kilos. So whereby you can sell for a kilo for going for almost 100 shillings. That is in Kenyan shillings.
Okay.
Kenyan shilling per kg.
Yeah.
So a pumpkin, like whatever we have here, this pumpkin can go all the way to 5 kilos. Meaning that they can almost cost 500 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
And they are worth every penny. Because the quality of this pumpkin, they are well exposed to the sun. The farm where they are growing is organic.
Yes.
Meaning that we don't use any chemicals to grow our pumpkins.
Yeah.
So they are grown naturally using our natural manure from the pigs.
Nikifanya mahesabu yangu ya karibu.
Yeah.
Niko kwenye pesa iko.
The beauty of it is we enjoy farming. Yes. Farming is the best big thing, and I want to encourage one who is out there. When you start doing farming, you can never go wrong because you understand that everyone is eating.
Kuna mtu tu ako hapa anauliza farmer.
Yes.
Ndio upate hiyo pumpkin yote.
Yes.
Ili kukost pesa ngapi? Now what is the size of your shamba?
Of the size of the shamba that I have is a quarter an acre.
Okay.
But I have used 3/4 of that to do farming where we are currently.
Yeah.
Meaning that this portion of where we are is less than an eighth of that of a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have only used a small portion. I think you can show around so that you can see that you really don't need a big space for you to be productive in pumpkin farming. The good thing is what you can do is you need to do management and proper management, because when I sowed the seeds, I did them at a specific place so that I can acquire the right size of the pumpkin that I have. I did not just throw them anywhere. I was very categorical in spacing and placing my seeds, my pumpkin seeds.
The second time?
Yeah, the second time. The first time I placed them all over. They never gave me the best fruits that I would have wanted.
Oh.
The reason being, they were all over.
Okay.
But these ones I have, when you look at the spaces that I've left, I have not grown any other crop on it. I've only grown the pumpkin because I wanted to produce them in large scale. That is the most important thing, that you give space for every crop that you plant.
Farmer.
Yes.
Already uko na wale una harvest.
Yeah, you came on a very good day.
Yeah?
Yeah, you came on a very good day when we are harvesting. And
so kuna bado wadogo, just like you said.
I told you the size doesn't matter. What really matters is the maturity. Is it mature enough? Yes. And I've already told you how to know the mature pumpkin. Like these ones are already mature. These ones, yeah. These ones are already mature. And you see I'm taking you through very slowly so that you can get to understand. Like this one, you see this one is not yet mature because the leaf stalk is not yet dry.
Okay.
Yeah. So even as we are harvesting, we also really look to know that our pumpkin are mature enough to be harvested. So this is just a small bit of what we have harvested today. This is only a small bit of what we have harvested today. And you see, there are so many numbers of what we have harvested today. I'm already tired.
You're tired?
Walking around.
Okay,
and getting this bumper harvest. Pumpkins.
I'm happy kwa sababu nitabebea watoto nyumbani.
Lazima. For this one, you must carry home some.
Sawa.
You must carry, and not one, you carry the varieties that we have.
Okay.
So that you can get to enjoy the different varieties of we have.
Okay.
You see, I told you there is the green one, complete green. There is what we call as round but smooth.
Yeah.
There is what this one has grooves.
Yeah.
You see? But it is still round. Then there is what we call
the elongated.
The elongated one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are here, all of them.
Okay.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us as well. Bye.
Bye.